Okay. You hear a series of mechanical clicking sounds and processors whirring up, fans kicking into gear, and there is a sputtering sound as the repulsor starts to kick into gear. It falls and hits the floor, and then kind of like pushes it off, and it's unsteady. It stays upright, but it's unsteady. It kind of like wobbles around as it's doing so. The arms deploy, fold out. All of the fingers on the surgical hand all work properly. The pincers work. The eye stalks kind of turn around and look at the pincers. Look back at you. Oh, great! A downgrade.
Oh, great. Another robot. Moody robot. Amazing. Hello.
So, what seems to be the problem? Hand comes up and starts like picking up your hand, knocking into your elbow, testing your reflexes. Eye stalk zooms right into your face, looking into your eyes. Open. Hand comes up and pulls your jaw down. Reaches in, grab like the surgical fingers reach in and grab your tongue and pull it out.
I can't talk. I can't do nothing seems to be the problem. I fixed you. This is your new home. You're welcome, by the way. And yeah, this is gonna be your new home. Okay.
So one of his eye stalks stays on you, and the other two rotate and look around the room. Where are you working in at the moment?
Into the med bay where we had him, I assume.
Well, I suppose it's slightly better than where I was before. Who are you?
I'm Tarkus.
You hear a clicking sound. I don't have your patient record.
I'm not a patient. I am your master.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, glad we understand each other. This is gonna be your med bay. This is your area, your facilities.
Noted.
Is there anything you need?
If you're not a patient, I need you to get out of my med bay.
All right, well, don't come knocking with your attitude when you need something then. And I turn it around and I leave.
You hear it grumbling. As you leave, you hear it kind of grumbling to itself.
Me Morg. Me helped. Nice to meet you. Me go now.
It kind of chases you around trying to get hold of you to do some kind of diagnostic to you as you're leaving. But at the moment you step out of the med bay, it just stops. It won't leave.
Yeah, I guess Morg is an amazing specimen.
And as it moves, it's kind of wobbling around and about the place.
What? What do you need?
You seem to have some kind of affliction.
What?
There's something wrong with you, boy. Sit down.
Okay.
Morgan, go and sit down. He's got his board out because he was like, "Me smash it."
So it flies over to the countertop and picks up a clipboard, looks at it, and then tosses it casually off to the side and looks back at you. Again, it does the same thing as before. It the pincer grabs hold of your jaw, opens your mouth, and it pulls your tongue out. The eye stalks zoom in to get a closer look into your eyes. How long have you had this rash?
What rash? What is rash?
This green rash that you have all over your body.
Forever. But me knew a rash. Morg ate him.
Oh, you're slow.
What? Morgan's some IT. But me getting quicker.
Morg is fast.
You're certainly big. But there's something wrong with you. I'm not sure I can cure it. I think the best thing is to put you down.
Like Prometheus is in the med bay, so like I'm going to turn towards the recommendation. Like, are you not aware of what super mutants are? When were you last active?
Super mutants.
Yeah, Morg super mutant. What does it mean to put Morg down?
It backs away. When did super mutants get here?
Mm,
Oh, that was a long
Morg
time
will
ago.
think about it, and then how long have we been in the settlement? Out of character, of course.
I can tell you how long. You have been in the settlement for
Couple of weeks, maybe.
2 weeks.
Morg got here 2 weeks ago, so that's how long super mutant Morg has been here.
And how many of the population have you eaten so far?
There was Rash, 2 super mutants,
Don't forget that soldier arm I cooked for you.
oh yeah, but that was a super mutant. Am I counting humans or humies or just super mutants?
One of the eye stalks turns towards Prometheus. Is it with you?
He's my master, one of many. He's better than that asshole Ralph.
He's your master? Where's Victor?
Victor? Oh, he's coming tomorrow. I think you'll meet him. But you should forget about him. He sold you out to us.
What do you mean? What do you mean coming? Where
Yeah,
are we?
Hope. You're in Hope.
Yeah, forget Battletown.
I can assure you,
Yes.
young man, that is the absolute last thing we have.
That name of town. We named it. Then we went to Victor. We
You renamed Battletown to Hope.
no, Battletown far away. We go
Are
there.
not in Battletown. Like, I will throw him some coordinates. Like, I don't know. Like, our current coordinates are these. Battletown is these coordinates.
Why am I here then? What about my
Because
clinic?
Victor sold you to my masters, and they
Sold me?
yes.
Victor? I appear at the door. Victor? Who said Victor? Is Victor here? Where is Victor?
Oh, wait.
This is Liberty.
So busy. Excuse me, young lady. Just wait for one moment. I have to deal with this super mutant before I can come to you. If you just like to take a seat.
What deal we making?
Okay. I sit down.
Is it supposed to be like this?
Yeah,
So it's not.
it's
Wrong.
regular. Yep, it's right.
Morg is always right. How do you want to deal with Morg? What do you have to offer Morg?
It pats you on the knee with its pincer. Well, it seems like you've got a clean bill of health, young man. Off you go.
Okay. Thanks. Morg already knew he was healthy. Morg mighty.
He'll get up and walk out, grumbling like,
Don't understand. What does it mean to put Morg down and then want to deal with Morg? Then not offer any deal? Stupid mental man.
Right then, young lady. Seems like I have time for you. One moment, please. Let's deal with hygiene. He brushes the sheets that Morg was just sat on with his pincer for a second. Perfect. If you'd like to take a seat.
I heard you talking about Victor. I'm here just for a consultation. I don't want to
yes.
sit there.
Sit up on the bed. We'll do a full diagnostic.
No. I don't want that. And I look around and I'm like, are Ralph and Tarkus anywhere close? No.
It's just
No.
me. And
Okay.
I'm not there, but I'm in the bunker somewhere.
So Liberty looks around like suspiciously, like she doesn't want any of the official humans to be around. So
Official
it's alright. It's
Does
all
that
right.
mean-
We can just have a conversation. So can you tell me about Victor?
Victor,
Yeah.
that rat bastard, found me out.
Humans, am I right, fella?
Huh. But that's fine if he's a bastard. But how does he look like?
Like a human.
Y-
Can
About
you?
so high.
How high?
About so high. Regulation number of arms and legs, eyes,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Would you say he's handsome? For
As you're
humans?
talking, he moves. He kind of wobbles close to you and starts like picking at your hands, testing your reflexes.
I'm trying to like slide out because agility and stuff, but I'm trying. I don't know if I'm succeeding.
I mean, you're pulling away from him, but he's quite insistent of trying to perform a diagnostic on you.
Yeah. So would you say he's handsome?
Handsome?
Yes.
No, I would say that he's a useless bag of flesh.
I pull out and I'm like, all right, I guess I will have to see for myself. Thank you so much for this consultation. Oh, by the way, do you perhaps have something like sweet here?
Sweet.
Yeah, like sweet.
I used to have in my other clinic.
But not here. No.
His iPods look around the room. It doesn't appear like I've been properly equipped.
All right. Then hopefully you'll get some sweet equipment.
Could
for
you
next
tell me
time.
how I requisition supplies?
Oh, I don't think you should ask me about that because the other two guys, the other humans, they are better at it. If they look like a man, ask them. I don't know.
Be nice to be in a settlement when a robot was in charge. Be much more efficient.
I would probably agree with you in some circumstances. Anyway, I have to go. I have a meeting with Victor. Bye. Should I tell him what you said about him? Should I send him here?
Oh yeah, send him here. I want to have a word with Victor.
All right, I'll tell him that you miss him, and I'll bring him. Bye, robot. What's your name? What's your name?
Goddamn,
Doctor accommodation.
Okay. Bye, accommodation.
goddamn
Echo.
robot separatists gonna do us in.
And that's it. I'm out. Searching for Victor again.
Well, Victor hasn't arrived yet.
Mhm.
Victor will arrive
I'm
next
still
day.
searching.
Is anybody still searching for him? Okay. Is anyone doing anything else the rest of the evening?
I'm just checking, making sure everything's going right. We've got the farming. We've got. I might send Patricia Pete out with Sandy. Do some scavenging.
Okay, we can handle that in downtime.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
No
Yeah, so just checking that, and then talking really with Sly Albert about the shack we've built, what we're going to put where, getting it all ready for when Victor comes.
Okay.
If we can prize him away from Liberty long enough to build the bar that everybody wants.
I think he's the one who will be telling people what to do, not actually building it. So I'm sure he can talk while also talking.
Sure, he needs to be prized away from you at the same time, but there you go.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess that's fine. I'll go hang out with someone else.
Lucky them. Right. No, I'm not doing anything else.
Okay. So the evening goes by. People sleep. You wake up the next day. The weather is inclement today.
Okay.
There is a light drizzle, but you can see dark clouds ominously on the horizon. It looks like it's going to be a wet day. About an hour or two after sunrise, the gates of hope open to a caravan. pulled by Brahman. And jumping from the back is Victor. And sitting in the driver's seat is Ken. He waves to people as he arrives.
So who's welcoming them? Who's that? Who's there?
I'm guessing Three Finger Gemma is on the gate. I'll have a wander over.
On the job.
Three Finger Gemma she's organized the security and has effectively taken up de facto position as like chief of security, I guess.
Yeah.
Not that she's been specifically given the role, but she's kind of taken on that responsibility, and consequently she organizes like the rotas for them to patrol and that sort of stuff. She gets involved in that sort of stuff, but she spends most of her time kind of making sure everything's right. And if anyone's coming to the gate, she usually is the one that goes out to meet people.
Okay, I'll have a wander over as well.
She won't let you go out until she's gone out herself.
Fair enough.
But she'll meet the caravan and escort it in. Victor jumps off the back, looks at you and walks over.
I'll walk over, meet him, shake his hand. Thanks for coming.
I hope they avoided the minefield.
And the lasers, yeah.
The laser.
Thanks for coming. Let's get down to business, unless you need a drink or something to eat, and then we can crack on.
No, Joe?
As that happens, I run out.
No, we lost Joe. Joe's took a battering from the gobbler.
Victor,
I-
hi.
I actually thought
We
you
got a
wanted
liberty
coffee.
instead.
Hi.
Lucky us.
When he said no, Joe, I thought you wanted coffee.
Hi.
So yeah,
So-
Joe's a bit poorly. As is Liberty, if I could shoot straight. This is Liberty. Liberty.
We've met.
So
Okay.
I give him like a smile and I stand like this. Hi, Victor, and I check him out.
Have you settled in? Okay. Victor's about 6 foot tall, completely bald, wearing a like a long leather duster, brown pants, and like a dark colored shirt and a waistcoat, a vest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still smiling. I'm still polite. Hi, Victor. Yes, I've been settling great. They're great here. You know, they really listen to me. And I look at Ralph.
Oh, sorry, Ralph shaking his head behind her. Oh, Ken, I didn't realise it was you who sent Liberty to us. We'll have to give you a special thanks for that service.
Oh, hi, Ken. I didn't see you from Victor.
Sorry, Victor,
Great
not
to see
Ken.
you.
Sorry. Got mixed up.
Aren't they
Yeah.
both here? They're both
Ken-
here.
Yeah, they are both here. But
Ken's tending to the Brahmin, but he's waving at people. Like, he knows some of the people that are here.
Yeah.
Victor, you have to tell us your history with Liberty here and why you decided to gift us with her presence.
It was Ken who gifted me, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow. Let's
Hey,
go have
Ken.
a special
Ken.
chat with Ken.
Don't
My
know
way.
Liberty very well. I met her in passing in Battletown. I believe Ken pointed her in the direction of your settlement.
Correct. But we can correct that today over a conversation, Victor, right?
I'm sure we do have a lot of work to do, though. I mean, I'm going to understand you need some things constructed.
Yes,
We're
yes.
looking
We are
at a
looking.
bar.
Exactly.
Excellent.
I'll show you around.
Okay.
Do you know what? I am going to let Liberty flirt around Victor for a bit, in the hope it wears off. And then I will go and talk to Ken and find out
Well-
where he found this mutant nutter from.
Well, Ken's coming over to you anyway.
Yeah, and if she ever shuts up. So
Oh, Ralph, how's it going?
Great, yeah, awesome. Tell me about Liberty.
Well,
Well, why did you send it to us?
I tried it on with her, didn't work out. Thought it was better to have her over at your place than hanging around in Battletown because it would be a little bit embarrassing to see her every day. And
And if I ask Liberty, she's going to confirm that story.
I don't know, women.
Okay. Do you know what? I hope you're never caught out on your own on the road one day.
I have been.
I know. I hope it never happens again when certain people are driving by.
I don't think I've got anything to worry about because we've got the heroes. We've got the
Yeah.
killers of the gobbler.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're pretty well protected now. I don't think there's got anything to worry about. We didn't even bring guards with us when we came over here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but why are you here?
I'm driving the. I'm the pilot.
Oh, right, okay. All right. There's a mess hall down there. Go and have yourself some food, and we might
Okay.
catch up later.
Do you have things you wanted unloading from the truck?
Yeah, out of character, Chris. I can't remember what the deal was.
You spent some money with them. One of the things that you wanted was the expertise of Victor, but I thought you wanted there were things that you
I
wanted.
remember. We took ammo and we took fusion cores, right?
Yeah, so we've got 2308 ammo, 15 shotgun shells, and 10 to 20 microfusion cells.
That's right.
We wanted Victor to build something for us.
And then we want Victor to build the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay, I can get your ammunition and everything all unloaded. I'll do that first, and then I'll go and grab a drink if that's okay.
And then we just need to work out the cost.
Vic, you'll have to talk to Victor about that.
If I could get a word in edgeways, I would try.
We already figured out the cost with Victor of everything except his service for the bar. Everything else I've already discussed with him, and we got the discount, and it was decided.
You remember what the cost was?
I think you've already paid it, haven't you?
Have we?
No.
No, we have not
don't even-
paid. We just
Because
talked to
we
him
had the
about it.
caps, but we were then going somewhere and we were going to see if we could find anything to trade instead of the caps, because I think it would pretty much wipe us out of caps.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
have fucking written it down. Oh well.
It's okay. We can find it like later off this, like how much it was, because I know in which session it was. So yeah. So yeah, but the only thing we haven't discussed yet is how much the bar would cost us.
I'll
We have to-
look up the cost now. That position somewhere.
Who's the one with the phone?
The bar itself, I can probably tell you.
I said that I'm going to talk to him about the cost of the bar when he gets there. So we will have another contest.
Stores. So the actual cost of the store itself is 300 caps and 8 common materials.
Okay.
And that builds it in the first instance. But you need someone with local leader 2, and you need someone with barter 2, which Victor will have, in order to be able to work on that. And it will take a day to build. He can do that by himself.
How many uncommon materials?
8 common materials and 300 caps investment.
Okay. I like those.
Okay, so where, Ralph in character, where did you want the bar built?
So we have a large shack, which is currently empty. So we were looking at putting the bar into one of those rooms. There's 3 rooms in it, which are empty. We're looking at putting the bar into one of those rooms.
In that case, I would take Victor, I would just take him, for a short walk around, but I wouldn't show him, anything in details. I would just take him for a short walk and lead him into the shack. And I would tell him, so, this is the place. Do you think we can get the bar going inside this room?
Yes, I think so. We can get this sorted out. Are you having lights installed?
Not yet. These kind of technical details, the guys will take care of this. I think
We
you
could
and
put
I
lights
should.
in, can't we? Chris? Sorry, Captain. We could do that, can't we?
You could put lights in, yes.
Yeah.
It makes the people happier.
Yeah.
So we should just talk about the bar and they'll handle the technicalities. So, how much would you offer your services for?
100 caps. Flat rate.
I see. Well, how about after the bar's done, you have some drinks with us here? Would that lower the price a little? Now, this is my attempt to barter, so I should probably roll, right?
I would imagine that once I built the bar, I would want to test my construction to ensure it's been everything's been done correctly. That would be part of the construction process, surely.
Yeah, and you would also have some nice company in the shape of us and probably figures Gemma. Maybe, if she wants to come along.
Who's Three Fingers Gemma?
Oh, the beautiful lady you saw when you entered? She's our security girl. Are you interested?
Why is she called Three Fingers Gemma?
I mean, you should probably ask her. Maybe over a drink?
Okay.
Yeah, sounds
Um,
good. I'm setting her up now? Huh. Well, it happened.
Okay.
Literally, a
I guess-
dating agency has
He was
just
bald,
popped up.
so... Alright, so as he says that, do I get, like, can I get a discount maybe for setting him up?
Do a barter check for me.
While she's doing the battle check, I went back to the VOD and I think it was 221 caps.
Okay.
221.
Or everything else, yeah?
To buy the
Ammo, fusion cores, whatever
fusion
else
cells.
we discussed. Like, yeah.
So,
fusion
Chris,
cells, fusion. Do we get a fusion core as well?
No.
no, just fusion cells. Chris, 221 for the ammo and the fusion cells.
Yep.
300 to construct the bar.
Yep.
And another 100, depending what Liberty barters it with, to build it. Okay.
I'm gonna reroll the 13. Wait, oh, that's not
Oh.
me.
Nice.
Okay, that's me. It's fine. I still got like a success, so it's 2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Y-
10%.
oh, you didn't use an action point?
What? No,
Apparently not.
No, it's 2.
I mean it's for what, 5 caps extra? Like, no.
I mean, we're full action points.
Well, it's fine. Too late now.
So it's
So
not too
you-
late for me to egg you on about it.
You spend some time going backwards and forwards with him, and ordinarily, you score 1 success more than he did, so you would get a 5% discount. But he rolled a 20, so I'm going to rule that you bamboozle him. You keep talking and keep talking and keep talking, and he gets more and more frustrated, and he starts falling over his words. And in the end, he will agree to a 25% discount.
Well done.
Okay, that's amazing. I mean, yeah. 3 Fingers Gemma, like, I've heard great things about her, you know. Like, you definitely want to go on a date with her. Yeah. Worth.
I feel a bit sorry for Victor. We've all been there. She keeps talking and talking and talking, and eventually we just lose it. We've all been in that scenario, so I
Yeah.
kind of feel sorry for him.
I mean, he gets to the point where he just agrees to a 25% discount in order to shut you up.
Yeah.
Works for me. So, as he does that, I tell him, all right, you can get started, and I'll go talk to Gemma. And I
Okay.
go,
Who is bartering? Who is bartering for the goods? Would we need to speak to Ken or Victor? I know we've agreed a price.
I think that's already been done, hasn't it?
It
Yeah.
has, but the bottom line here is we do not have enough caps to pay for the bar, Victor, and the goods. Yeah, and therefore we need to offer things instead of caps.
Well, Victor will come back out to back out to the truck while
Mhm.
while your ammunition's being unloaded, and come and find Ralph.
I think
I
we,
will make sure. So
we
I'll
agreed
make sure
on.
that Liberty is close.
Mhm.
I know
We
we
agreed-
agreed on a price. What I'm saying
Not
is we
just
don't
that.
have enough caps. Yeah.
He also said that we can trade. Like we talked like on the phone. We said that like we also want to trade some things. We didn't literally just say caps. So he already knows that we want to trade some things.
Okay, so he will. He'll come out. So we've got a. He will say, we have a settlement figure. Yeah.
What do you mean by settlement figure? So a total figure.
Total figure.
Yeah. So our
Right.
total figure is 596 caps.
Okay. And how do you want to do this?
I want to get. Well, let's start to talk about things that we're prepared to get rid of. See how many caps that reduces it by. Ideally, when it's not going to happen, I'd like to finish this with 487 caps and a few less bits of robotics that we don't need.
Okay. What about if? What if I was to tell you that the last time you were in Battletown, you asked me to look out for something, and I may have found it.
And what would that be?
You were looking for a fusion core.
Yeah, we were. Where?
I found a fusion core.
Okay. See,
I have it with me.
And how much do you want for your fusion core?
I would like 200 caps for it. It was hard to get hold of.
No,
Ordinarily,
I
I wouldn't ask for such a high amount, but it was difficult to come by. The 23rd are sweeping these things up like they're going out of fashion.
Yeah. Can we have a look at the fusion core?
Sure. He walks around to the back of the truck. He opens a padlocked, a small kind of metal padlocked case that's welded to the inside of the wagon. And inside there are a number of smaller items, but a fusion core.
Cool.
Fully charged fusion core.
Better than the Chinese heap of junk that we've got. That's a fusion generator.
Yeah, this is just a core. So this would be something that you could plug into the Chinese fusion generator or any other device.
Okay. Okay, guys, I am gonna.
So you want to?
Yeah, what's wrong with the Mr. Gutsy robot? Is it just shot to shit?
It's shot to shit. It's damaged. It's damaged to the point where it is disabled. You could potentially get it up and running again, or you could strip it for parts. It will be hard to get it up and running again.
Right. Okay. Do we need a doctor accommodation? I know you've just fixed it, but
Well, don't give him away. Why don't you just give away the Mr. Gutsy? Oh, by the way, I can lie. If I need to lie that it's fixed, tell me.
I mean, we could just sell all of the extra parts we don't need.
Okay, so let's try to barter with the robotic parts. So let's talk about, if I tell you what parts we've got, Liberty can then do a barter roll and see how much we get for that, yeah?
Well, why don't you tell me what it is you have available, and I'll tell you how much I'm prepared to pay for it, and then we can do the barter roll afterwards.
No worries. Robotic torso, 3 protect 1.
So the robotic parts that you've got are not going to be any use to me beyond scrap value.
Okay. Combat armor?
Combat armor I could use.
Combat armor, 3 damage resistance physical, 3 damage resistance energy.
I could use combat armor.
1 set of that. Guys, if at any point I shout something out that you wanted, please just jump in, yeah?
Psst, psst, boss. Yeah. Hey, why don't we rent the services out of of our metal man?
flip the bit out of Mr. Gutsy?
No, have the dock robot go to Battletown for light services, and we rent out the services to them.
Good shout, good shout. Well done, Morgan.
Yeah. Morg's
Hmm.
capitalist. Morg don't know
I'll
what
give
that
you-
means.
I'll give you 150 for the combat armor.
Okay. I've got some cage welded armor. It's not pretty, but
It's not
it does
something we're
massive damage,
something we're interested
massive physical resistance, massive energy resistance.
It gives off the wrong image. I don't want that stuff in Battletown.
Okay.
Is Tarkus there? I don't.
Yeah. Tuck's gonna be there.
Victor, how about are you do you guys have a proper medical service in Battletown?
We have a nurse. Since Doctor Accommodation was taken offline, no, we have one of the population. She's a fisherman, but she also trained as a nurse under Doctor Accommodation. She's been running the clinic recently. It's been hard, but she's doing an adequate job under the conditions.
We fixed your doctor accommodation over here,
No,
and we also have a helicopter, which runs on fusion cores.
you have a helicopter.
Oh yeah, we do. I mean, it's right there. Do you see it?
I thought there was a wreck. That's a working helicopter.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
works.
it is, and it works on a fusion core.
I'll give you 800 scrap for it.
Now, I'm not selling the helicopter. I'm selling the helicopter services. More like, let's say, what do you do if you get someone seriously injured in Battletown that the nurse can't handle?
What? They typically die.
What about the nurse just stops the bleeding, stabilizes them for temporarily, and then you give us a call. Maybe we'll be able to come in, swoop in, get your fellow, get him here, get him all healed up.
I see what you're trying to do here. What you want to charge me for medical services? On call.
I mean, we're just trying to help. We need the fusion core for the helicopter as well. Like, maybe we can also help you guys out. When you are in some dire straits.
Are you proposing that I give you a fusion core in exchange for free medical services going forwards?
For like the very dire cases that it's life or death.
I understand. Is that your deal?
That's my deal.
Can I help? Or... He's making a lot of sense, you know.
Okay, Morgan Freeman. Right,
Morg, go tell Metal Man. Be right back.
Now go to doctor accommodation. Or to go get a doctor accommodation.
You know, Victor, if you hit it off with Gemma, there's 2 seats in that helicopter. She can come over.
Yeah,
Keep you company.
I don't think either of them know how to drive it, so it's alright.
Ken
Don't
does.
tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Ken can do it.
Hell no, Yen is not driving the helicopter.
Okay, so
I
If-
could be convinced. I could be convinced to make a donation of this fusion core in exchange for emergency medical assistance on demand.
Even better yet, maybe we will fly in the doctor accommodation over there, so maybe we have like multiple cases.
Yeah,
We can
that's
just
what I was imagining
plug
that
him
would be
in,
the
yeah.
case. In a case of emergency, we would call you and you would fly the doctor here, to fly the doctor to Battletown.
Yes.
as a priority, right?
I mean, we have Pete Fred or something. Fred Pete.
Yeah, we have a pilot in training, so even
He's
if I'm
always
not
here.
if I'm not here, like the helicopter is gonna be sticking more or less here for the foreseeable future.
Okay, we could do that.
Great.
Okay,
Pleasure
so
doing business
fusion
with you.
course 3. We've now got 75 for him to build the thing, 300 to build the thing, 221 for the ammunition.
Yeah.
Takes us to 596. 150 for the combat armor drops to 446, and we have 487 caps. I can't think of anything else that we've got that we can offer.
I could take your robot parts off you for scrap value, but they would be just scrap value.
I think we'll keep hold of them at the moment.
Do you do credit?
Come on now. You want us to be friends, right? I don't do friends. I don't do credit.
I thought that's because we were friends. You do credit. All right.
No, that's a great way to lose friends.
Well, maybe if Ralph will give Gemma services.
How about if we sell some common materials or
Do
something?
I look like I'm in charge of Wolf Creek or something here? Yeah, I mean,
Potentially, you could have been. Yep. Anyway.
Victor, how about do you have some work for us? Maybe we can repay some other way. You have something that needs to be done.
Wait one call up. Where's the cost for... Bear with me a second, guys.
No problem.
No problem. No problem. If Victor raised too much of a question about it, I'd be like, well, it was Joe's idea for credit.
No, I'm going to have to look it up.
What was Joe's idea?
Oh, the credit stuff.
Ah.
I need to find out how much these things are, how much scrap value the individual items are.
Worth 500 bottle caps each.
I mean, there may be some. We go into the crafting section.
500 caps for robot parts?
Yeah, each. So
That's
Here we
a
go.
big cash.
Item rarity.
What do you do with those?
So there might be some value to this, to the stuff that you've got. So the I can tell you the torsos, Mr. Handy and Protectron torsos are complexity 4 items.
Okay.
Complexity 4 items equate to 2 common, 2 uncommon, and 1 rare material each.
So common. Sorry, let me type this down. Uncommon and rare.
Yeah. So that's 2, 2, and 1 for the torsos.
Yeah.
Legs wise, Mr. Handy thrusters are complexity 4, which is the same. Protectron legs are complexity 3, which are 2 common, 2 uncommon.
Oh, whoa. So the legs are different depending on what they are, yeah?
Yeah. And the Assaultron legs are complexity 5.
Yeah, okay, this is. Sorry,
Right,
we'll
let
have
me-
to go a bit slow. So the robot torsos, yeah, whether it's Protectron or Mr. Handy, are 221, yeah?
Right, let's do this as simply as possible. I'm going to screenshot the complexity.
Yeah.
Right, edit, copy, and I'm going to stick that in the general chat.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see exactly how much the value of these individual things are. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm now going to do the same thing for the copy, paste, torso.
Okay. Protectron torsos are 4. Mr. Handy's are also 4. So all of our torsos are 4, and 4 is. So 4 is just 5 and 3, not 221.
4 is 5. Sorry, my apologies. No, you're right. 5 and 3.
All right, so 5 5s are 25. 5 3s are 15, but no there. The legs. What have I got? 1 Assaultron, 1 Mr. Hand, 2 Mr. Handy, 2 Protectron. The Assaultron is a 5. Fucking hell, man. Which is 642. The Mr. Handys are 4. No, Mr. Handys are 3, 4. And 4 is 5 and 3. So 10 and 6. So 16 and 10. The Assaultron is a 5. I've done that one. And the Protectrons are 3, which is 4 and 2. I've got 2 of them, so it's 8 and 4, so 16. Do you know what? I'm going to do this on a separate spreadsheet and then just stick them all in.
Just do it below.
Yeah, I'm going to.
So while you're doing that, Morg will come back with Mr. Accommodation. Mr. Accommodation will wobble across the settlement. His eye stalks like moving around, taking in his surroundings. He's not familiar with this settlement.
See, over there is
you-
bunker. Over there is warehouse. We're going to.
You just come up from the bunker.
Me know that. Me just telling you where we've been.
Okay. When Dr. Accommodation gets to the top of the stairs and goes out of the radio room, you'll hear him say, "What a dump!"
Mort doesn't know what that means. So, yeah, mighty dump.
Then he'll bring him to where Victor and everybody is.
Here he is, Dr. Tinman.
He wobbled towards Victor. "You rat bastard! You sold me out!" Victor kind of like takes several steps back. Whoa! No, you were destroyed. They bought you for spare parts. I didn't know they were going to get you back online again. If I knew they could get you back online again, I would have had you stay at Battletown.
Destroy him? Wait, you gave it to them? Liberty feels like offended somewhere inside. You gave it to them so that they can destroy him, and you were fine with it? He was your robot.
He was dead.
Yeah,
We
but
had
he
no
was
way
your
of being.
robot.
We had no way of repairing him.
You're an asshole. Oh, sorry. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that. It's PG-13. You can say asshole all you want.
Alright. I said it, Ben.
I mean, after all, the robot said he's a rat bastard, so
Close enough. Yeah. Well, I said it. And all the interest that Liberty ever had in Victor has just died.
Well, you can forget me doing any medical services for you in the future.
About that, Tin Man.
Tarkus says, it's alright, Victor. We'll turn him around. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Dr. Metalman, come here.
Just doctor. It's fine, doctor.
Doctor, just doctor. Come here, over here.
and Morgan will motion for him to follow him.
Okay.
When he gets far enough away, Morgan will be like,
Hey, you want to get even with Victor?
All three of the iPods nod up and down.
Good. What we're going to do is you go there, do medical services, we get caps, then we make this grander dump, and then you like. Good?
Yeah, I can get behind that. I'm gonna need some things though, Mr.
Morgue.
Morgue.
Just Morgue.
Who do I talk to about requisitions?
Don't know what that means, but you could talk
I need
to
stuff. I need medical supplies. Who do I talk to about getting medical supplies?
Morgue can get you medical supplies.
Excellent. I will need stim packs, but I particularly need painkillers.
Me can hit people in head. Me got bored.
Chemicals.
Oh.
Chemicals.
Oh.
Little jars that rattle.
Oh, those. Yeah, you might want to talk to Lucky Ralph. He boss.
Lucky Ralph.
Yeah, he's
your boss.
Yeah, he's in room. He's in room with Victor.
Oh well, I'm not talking to him until Victor's out is gone. I'm not interested in talking to him.
You want me to go get him? Me go get him.
By get him, do you mean club him over the head and
No.
surgery on him?
No, Morg not do that. Morg will just go grab him and pick him up and bring him here.
Okay.
Morg does not hit Lucky Ralph. Lucky Ralph really good at fixing Morg's poo-poos, so Morg not hit Lucky Ralph.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Victor.
You want Morg to hit Victor?
You could hit Victor, and then you could drag him over here, and then I could take him apart for spare parts.
Going to the organ trading, boys.
Okay, if we scrap this lot, we've got 98 common, 58 uncommon, and 2 rare.
Do we want to
Or
scrap him? Wait, like, I asked Victor, like, Victor, do you have any job maybe you want us to do in exchange for these goods? Maybe to even the price.
I need caps to run my business. Or I need goods to sell in order to get caps.
You have some obstacles that impede your business.
Yeah, I have some obstacles that impede my business, but you're not going to like it.
Lack of caps?
Lack of caps is one of them, but the other one is we're having some difficulty with a particular group, causing us some problems, turning up and demanding resources from us, and we don't have the capacity to fight them off. You've heard of the 23rd, right?
Oh yeah, and
The number.
they've heard of us, right?
I mean, the only job that I've got available at the moment is dealing with that.
Do you know where they are?
Yeah, I can give you information about one of the. Well, I know where they are in proximity to Battletown. I know where one of their outposts is.
What would you like to happen to them?
I would like them to be not breathing anymore.
Realistically, like
Realistically, I'd like them to be dead and then not come back. But the 23rd are a big organization. Like, I can point you in an outpost, and you could destroy an outpost, but there's other outposts all across the wasteland, not to mention their base of operations.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what would realistically would suffice for them to be off your back?
I don't know.
Mm,
When we've had skirmishes with them in the early days, it didn't matter how many of them we put down. A few days later, they would send more, and with better armaments.
but what if they had no outpost anymore? What if someone were to say,
It would slow
nuke
them
it?
down. It would. What do you mean, nuke it?
Just figure of speech.
If you could put a hole where their outpost used to be, that would slow them down quite dramatically, yes. Wouldn't stop them.
Where's Good Boy?
Can you place it on the map? Maybe like where their outpost is.
Man.
I don't know if the
Like-
map's big enough to cover it.
Liberty is like thinking it's probably her smartest moment in her life.
Thinking smartest one.
Yeah, but since she hit her head, she's been thinking a little. And right now she came up with her first smart idea ever.
Wow,
And it is to find Good Boy. And ask him how he would be interested in dropping a nuke from a helicopter. Just thinking about it.
Okay.
Dropping a good boy from a helicopter armed with a nuke. Yeah.
I mean,
mean,
Ralph would certainly like that.
that would
Wait,
deal
wait.
with two problems.
But what? What'd you say,
You
Ralph?
take some of the arms off them first because they're quite valuable.
No.
Yeah.
And then
Good
Morgan
luck with it.
kills everyone in their sleep.
Yeah, no. We wouldn't drop
No,
Good
no.
Boy. We would drop the
I
nuke.
mean, we wouldn't drop him without consent. Like, wouldn't Morg accept Good Boy's wishes? Like
It is
it's
his
what he wants to do.
purpose.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's his program.
Yeah.
Chris,
He
when you've got a
wants-
second,
Yeah.
what is Ken offering us for common, uncommon, and rare materials?
Ken is offering. Big
Maybe
teaming.
Victory.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
He will buy common materials for one cap, uncommon for 5, and 12 for rare.
So 1, 5, and 12. Thank you.
He will. This is a little bit awkward because I need to do this in such a way that I don't show you the entire map. But
I mean, okay, Hellway, like, can you take like a screenshot of like the
That's
zoomed out map and just point it somewhere?
what kind of? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'll take a screenshot now.
No, the map's too small. I need to redo the map.
no, wait. Just
What I can do is this: general chat, paste.
Okay, so now we know where it is.
I mean, which one is it? Is it the mock
Mo-
part?
Morkport, yeah.
Okay. So I tell to Victor, taking this outpost out of play, how much would that be worth to you?
I'd pay 500 caps for it.
Can we do
That's
some
too little.
some barrier rolls? with-
Yeah, I'm like, that is way too little. Especially if we don't just wipe them out, but we wipe the walls out as well. So they have no place to send their people back to.
Okay, the settlement that we're talking about is a settlement called Riverside. It's a gated community.
A what community?
gated. There is a fence, a wall around the outside of it. They have an outpost within Riverside, and there are civilians there. It is a proper settlement.
How much of a loss would it be to lose the civilians with the outpost?
How much?
Again, just theoretically.
What do you mean?
Be right
There's
back.
regular people that live there.
Yeah, but how many?
There's like maybe I don't know, maybe 50 people living there. As many as Battletown.
So right now, Liberty is not saying this, but she's thinking that probably with some type of distraction, they could be taken out during the distraction. So she's making her great plan working, right?
Can Battletown take those civilians?
We overwhelmed. We haven't got the facilities to be able to look after that.
How
number of
many
people.
would you be able to take?
10.
10.
If Wolf Creek was on side, we could probably feed them all.
Wolf Creek was what? On your side?
Wolf Creek has significantly better facilities for producing food. If Wolf Creek was on side, we could definitely absorb the population between you, us, and Wolf Creek.
So
But Wolf Creek would have to provide additional food in order
We had some dealings with Wolf Creek. They really seem unwilling to go against the 23rd.
Yeah, I've heard.
But if the outpost wasn't a problem any longer, maybe they would be more willing to go against the 23rd.
You'd have to talk to Wolf Creek.
Hmm.
If you could get Wolf Creek on side, yeah, we could accommodate that population between us, you, and Wolf Creek.
I mean, we don't have to save all of the population. I mean, we
No,
should probably
no,
try.
we do have to save all of the population. Let me put it this way.
Yeah.
When I say I would offer 500 caps, I'm talking about for the destruction of the outpost at Riverside.
Yeah.
If you're talking about destroying the settlement, and we could pick over the bones of the settlement, I could be prepared to go as far as 800 caps with a joint salvage operation between Hope and Battletown.
I look at Tarkus like with the eyes of, is that good enough?
Provided you get Wolf Creek on side and we can resettle the settlers that are at Riverside between our 3 settlements.
Alright, I will have to like convene with our companions here, have like, a little chat about it. We'll give you our answer before you leave.
What I need to point out though is this is not a small operation. This isn't just a case of go in and kill a few people and then that's the end of it. This is a big operation involving moving a lot of people.
Yeah, it's fine. We're already in the game against the 23rd, so
I've heard.
this is
Can I get a
something we're
percentage?
interested in.
Can I get a percentage of this on this 800 with some rolls?
You want to try and roll against him? You can do.
I do, yeah. And I'm gonna use 3 action points, so I get 2 extra dice.
Oh, sure.
Because this is a lot. Well, now she remembers because it's 800, so the percentage is more worth. Yeah.
With this going on, Morgan will come back in. Would a Dr. Accommodation come behind him, or would he go back off to medical?
Is it charisma barter or charisma speech?
1 second, let me just answer that question for V. Doctor Accommodation won't go anywhere near Victor now.
Okay, so he'll just go back to the.
If you leave him, he'll go back to his clinic.
Okay.
So barter or speech?
Barter.
All right. I use 3 action points, so I have 4 dice.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I have a free reroll from Smooth Talker. Wait, let me just double check that. That it is what I think it is. Yeah, it is. All right. 20. All right, so I get this is 2 successes extra, right? Because it's a
Yeah.
4.
5.
Mhm.
You have 5.
So I get 5 successes.
Kikoki.
That's a lot. Well, he's gonna roll against me now. Uh,
I'm re-rolling that 18.
of course.
Cancel, not that. Just roll. Yeah, just roll the die. 10. Okay, so that's 3.
We got 5.
Or okay. So technically he scores 4 because he reduces his difficulty by 1.
Oh, okay.
So you can drop the price down by 5%,
Wait, give me a second. I just need to check.
or
something.
increase the value by 5%. Sorry.
Wait.
Sorry, Chris, what were we doing?
Okay, I can actually. I just realized I forgot about this. I can reroll 1 more because of Black Widow. When I attempt a charisma-based skill test
Okay, go on
to
then.
influence a character
Go on
that
then.
shows a gesture, blah blah.
Go on then. Reroll one of
Yeah.
your failures. Yeah.
It's fine for Wolf for you after the
Oh,
roll.
another 2 successes. Amazing.
Okay, so 15%.
All right. Yeah.
So they are currently negotiating to do a job for Victor, and the job's a really nice, simple job without any
Open you-
difficulty
yeah,
whatsoever.
yeah.
There's two options for the job. Option number 1 is to go and take out the 23rd outpost at Riverside.
Right.
Option for that, Victor has offered 500 caps plus 15%.
Mhm.
Alternatively, he has suggested that if you destroy the settlement of Riverside, he would be prepared to pay 800 caps plus 15%, on the understanding that after the destruction, both Battletown and Hope would have joint scavenging rights to the destroyed site, and this is only on the condition that the settlers that live there are evacuated, split evenly between Hope, Battletown, and Wolf Creek, and only on the understanding that Wolf Creek offers to provide additional food to accommodate for them, because there's 50 people that live there.
So we have to either convince Wolf Creek or take over.
Wolf Creek has got to be on side, whether that's because you're controlling them or whether that's because they've decided the goodness of their heart, or you've negotiated with them. That's up to you. So if you want it at the higher rate, that's fine, but there are conditions attached to it, and a larger objective.
We said we're gonna talk to like you and everyone and tell Victor before he leaves tomorrow.
Okay.
So we've made a deal for the fusion core.
So the fusion core is free.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have 375 and 221, so we have 596 caps to give Victor. We have 150 for the battle armors. That takes us down to 446 caps. So if we pay him the 446 caps, that leaves us with 41 caps. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
or we can give him robotic parts, and we have 412 caps worth of robotic parts.
That's the pure scrap value of the parts.
Yeah.
Because he's not interested in them as robot parts because they're no good to him.
I'd say I want to keep it like enough parts. We could potentially make a robot like could become a new settler or something. I don't know.
You
Like
could
maybe
build.
we keep like 2 legs, 1 torso, 2 of like we have arms. I don't know.
We have
like,
no arms left, I think. We used them all.
So we've got the torso. We can mix and match, but we've got 5 torsos, 5 legs, 6 heads / eye stalks. We've only got 1 arm. We've got a cryojet weapon and a buzzsaw and a shock module.
Nobody
Okay,
wanted the cryojet weapon?
Okay, I'm gonna ask like anyone, any of our robots want the cryojet or the basso?
Like,
No,
the thing,
no,
but-
no, 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 no. Sod off.
Good boy says, no, I'm not interested in those things, thank you. However, the Mr. Gutsy bot has got something that I'd quite like on it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
We're not selling them as like Gatsby, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
So I would keep any of the two legs, the torso and the arm, and one of the heads, and like the rest we can sell. I don't know if it's too trouble with the math. The way you've written it down, maybe it's like you need to recalculate everything. I mean, if it's too much, just sell everything. I'm just thinking about we could maybe make another settler in the future, but if it's like too much to fucking
Well,
redo the math, it's fine.
we're about to recruit about 50, aren't we?
Not well,
You
no,
know
they
what?
would be divided.
You have a point.
Battle Town can take 10.
Let's just sell everything. We're probably gonna get like 15 more people.
Wolfman's gonna take a lot.
If we do the mission, though, we have to
Yeah.
talk about this.
Chris, I'm going to sell all that for 412. Does Liberty get a chance to barter that up at all?
Do I?
No, the bartering has already been done for the costs. So
Right,
effectively, he's basically you've already bartered out what the actual cost is. So he's taking whatever the value of these things are as flat.
Okay.
So that's 412. Delete that. Add 412 to that. So 487 less the 446 plus 412 means we've got 453 caps. So we lost some caps, but we still got 453 caps. We've got the ammunition that we asked for. He is building the bar. We are paying him to build the bar, and we're also paying for the bar, and we lose 872 common material. Oh, okay. Right.
Okay, hell, just like the ammo, like just I write it down now. Like how many microfusion cells did we get
And
to
my
to
Amato?
have?
What you said before?
So it was
What?
Was it
2308 ammo.
Yeah,
It says
how
10.
many?
It says 2308 ammo.
Okay, I'll
15
take.
shotgun shells. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says 10 to 20 microfusion cells. I don't know how many you bargained for.
We said as many as they bring. I don't know.
Let's say
how
15.
the-
Let's say 15. Let's split the
15.
difference.
Alright.
15 microfusion cells.
I'll take those. Okay.
So you're going to take the fusion cells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liberty's going to take the 308 ammunition.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the shotgun shells.
And Morgan Prometheus get nothing.
Yeah.
Well, Prometheus is
yeah.
gonna get his
Honestly.
voltaic armor. Was it close enough?
We'll sort that out. Yeah. Okay.
Now, Victor will say, is it just the bar you want me to consult on? Or is there anything else you're interested in me consulting on? Because I can do this in a day. And I can head off tomorrow.
Mhm.
Or I can stick around for a couple of days. I could potentially be here for 3 days.
Well, why?
If you want additional things done.
Such
we'll tell you-
as.
We'll tell you tomorrow about what we decided.
Okay. I'm going to go off and start doing my work then. And I'm going to leave you to have a conversation. And I will let you know when the bar's ready.
Great. Can't wait.
So he walks off.
Okay, so
So
are we going for the outpost, the settlement, or nothing?
So my idea was that we take Good Boy with the
Okay,
nuke.
listen,
and-
it's a mini nuke. It won't wipe out an entire settlement. It's
It
not
won't?
like an actual nuke. No.
But it will probably wipe out the outpost. It's just the
mayb-
radiation that would wipe out the settlement.
Maybe a building or two, like maybe.
But an outpost is a building, isn't it?
It
it
could be multiple
ma-
buildings.
multiple buildings. Yeah.
Okay, but the
Yes.
radiation would probably at least like get them out, so then we can take them out once they leave, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying like your plans is just fucking drop good bow and just put a crater, it won't really work out that way.
I mean,
Because what's Morkport?
Morkport is it's labelled incorrectly on the map, but that settlement is a settlement called Riverside.
Right,
It's
that's Riverside.
yeah.
So-
and the reason I've posted there is because the map that we're currently using on Roll20 is too small to accommodate for the larger area, and I need to put a larger one on.
So for 500, we go to Riverside and do what?
Okay, so in Riverside, there's an outpost of the 23rd. All right.
Yeah.
Victor is paying us 500 to wipe out the outpost,
Right.
or 800 to wipe out the entire settlement, and we can scrap it together with Battletown, 50-50% on the salvage rights.
So we either take out the garrison within Riverside, or
Yeah.
we flatten Riverside. But if we flatten Riverside, the deal is the 50 civilians that live there have to be offered.
They have to be split between Battletown, Wolf Creek, and us. Now, this also includes us getting Wolf Creek on our side, or us taking Wolf Creek for ourselves. And why they would maybe even consider that is because if we flatten that outpost, then the power of the 23rd will be weakened in the area, because they right now they would just restock their people. But if we remove the outpost from the picture, then they couldn't just restock the people, so we would be more powerful in the area. Also take Wolf Creek. If they don't want to make a deal, we can probably just take them out first. If we go for that.
Side question. We have damaged Raider power armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would it fit?
Anyone but Morg and the robots.
And the
Is
robots.
it like in parts?
No, it's a complete set of
What
power armor.
would we need to repair it?
Then it's work, I think.
It needs a little bit of work. It's not a huge amount. It will take about a day to sort out.
It needs a fusion core, though, right?
It will need a fusion core to work.
There's not got one in it.
It did have one in it, yeah. I think
we
used...
put it out. It's like a 5 out of 10, right?
Yeah, it's 50%.
I'm a bit lost where we are with fusion cores. How many we've got?
No, it's in the inventory. We have we're 10 out of 10 and a 5 out of 10. Now we have 2 out of 10 if you want to.
You've just acquired a second fusion core that's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll just write it as it's 2 now. There you go. We have 2 that are full and 1 that is half full. We're not using those. They're not in anything. They're not in the generator or the helicopter. It's just
helicopter. Technically, you've got another one in the helicopter that's 1 out of 10 now.
Yeah.
So fusion cores, we've got 4. We've got a 1 out of 10. We've got a 10 out of 10.
Got 2 10 out of 10s.
We got 2 out of 10 after.
Yeah. And we got 5 out of 10, yeah?
Yeah.
We also have 1 in the generator if you want to count that too. I don't know.
No, okay, we've got to keep that up and running. All right. Okay, so.
So how much can we wipe out with a nuke that we have?
Depends how many you hit in the radius.
Can Victor give us any more information about Riverside and where the garrison is? Is it within the middle of Riverside town? Is it on the outskirts of Riverside town?
So if you go and speak to Victor, Victor will tell you that he doesn't know personally because he's never been to Riverside. He's had caravans go there in the past, and he knows what it used to look like from previous reports. But since the 23rd moved in, they haven't sent any more caravans there because the 23rd turn up to Battletown and take what they need to take. So he doesn't know exactly how everything's set up there, but he knows that Riverside is basically a large square area on the side of the river that's walled off, effectively on the edge of a bridge that traverses from to the Indiana side of the river.
Just a thought, guys. So I'm a settler in Rivertown, yeah? I've got a pretty good life. because the 23rd are garrisoned there, and therefore nobody gives me any shit.
Victor will correct you on that.
Right.
He's pretty sure the people living in Riverside are not happy about the fact that the 23rd are there. They are. He is fairly sure that they will be working the population of Riverside as functionally as slaves.
All right, and we know Liberty's dead against that sort of thing, aren't we?
Correct.
Okay.
As is Morg.
Yeah, Mark too.
Okay. I think we go to Wolf Creek next and we talk to them and we offer them settlers. Yeah. They need to take that's all they need to do is take some more settlers, don't they, and feed them properly.
Yes, and also basically by doing that, they would be going against the 23rd with us and with
Yeah.
Battletown. But,
Wait,
you know,
correction. I think
right?
Victor said like they would need to provide some food to places like
Oh,
Battletown for the extra settler, because like Wolf Creek is
Right.
like a high food production city.
Yeah, so it would be like a deal. Like they would get settlers, but they would also give some food. We would have like the trade going constantly.
And are
Right.
you, Liberty, and you more happy to deal with Wolf Creek and sort this out? Bear in mind, they will get some settlers and slave them and use them on food production, which is what they do.
And for sex work.
I mean, what other option do we have about Wolf Creek? Like, can we
We
maybe?
go and take Wolf Creek over.
Me like
Yeah,
that
I kinda-
idea.
I kind of prefer that too. What do the others think? Prometheus, Tarkus, good boy.
I
I'll-
really
I'll
don't care what we do, but on the condition that the next thing we do is fishing at last.
Well, maybe we can
Up
have
to-
like a fishing trip in the afternoon today, since we're doing nothing else.
Morcap's suggestion. We take slavers, we use them as bait when we go fishing.
I like that. All right, good boy, Tarkus. What do you think about the idea of Wolf
I
Creek?
I'm sorry.
mean,
Did somebody say something about blowing things up?
No.
That come later. For now, no. Later. So
Does
don't worry.
Victor know how many slavers, for want of another word, that are in Wolf Creek? What's the mix between master and servant?
So, Victor, can you make a little roll for me, please?
Probably not. Go on.
I'm gonna make you make a roll for this because I want you to
Speech.
See, if it's a talking role, then I'm going to get my erstwhile companion,
no,
who never
it's
stops talking.
it's a perception. It will be a speech roll, but do a perception speech roll.
Can I not get Liberty to do a perception speech roll?
I
Well,
can
it depends.
it.
Do you want to know the answer while you're in the middle of conversation with him?
We're all in the. Are we?
You ask a question.
Yeah.
I need you to make a perception speech check to see
Alright.
if what I'm trying to do is like it's whether or not you recognize his body language when you ask the question.
Can I spend a willpower point?
Maybe
No.
he can
No,
get
what
an
about-
extra dice because he will remember how I asked the question and then ask it in the same manner.
Sure. Okay. No,
mental gymnastics.
Can I have an action point?
you can spend an action
I
point. You can't spend a
tried.
willpower point.
All right, thank you. I'm going to use luck and speech
Sure.
in a vain attempt to actually get a success. No, fucked up.
Okay. Yeah, you know, no idea. He takes a moment or two to respond to your question. I'm pretty sure there's 5 people that live at and operate Wolf Creek. There's a lot more people there, but I think that the actual operation of Wolf Creek is done between 5 individuals.
Well, maybe we can try to infiltrate. Like, go there, saying that we're gonna talk, and then the moment it doesn't go well, we just kill them.
With the,
That's infiltration to you?
Yeah. Well.
do you want to make a perception? Do you want to make a perception speech check, Liberty? Having just said that,
Yes.
Hi.
But I'm sure this is gonna go great.
This is when Victor finds out that we're monsters.
One success, one success.
He takes a while to respond, and when you say that, he looks at you hard, and you get the impression that he's deeply uncomfortable with the idea of this.
I mean, that's his problem, to be honest.
Like, he's looking at you in a different way now.
I don't know why him looking at me.
Finally,
Anyway, so.
he's at the same page as we all are with Liberty. Nice.
Your conversations with Wolf Creek are not going to go well.
No, because they hate us.
Yes. I've been on the radio with them. They contacted me not long after you engaged with them yesterday.
What they say?
They were warning me about you. I told them that they had nothing to worry about and you were fine, upstanding individuals, and I'd had a number of deals already with you.
Yeah.
And that
We are.
obviously you wouldn't do anything to jeopardize their safety.
Clearly, as
I
long as they do what we
mean,
want.
They're not our friends. You are our friends. They're not really our friends.
Also that.
No, but they are our friends. I have business deals with them as well.
Oh, then that's
Oh,
great.
so
You can
friends-
convince them to be friends with us too. We can all be friends. That's
I
what we
mean-
want.
You into slaves?
No.
We'll deal with it later.
Well, dear Victor, we don't like friends with no backbone. Slavers, petty slavers with no backbone. They're of no use to us.
Yeah, them do nothing against little military men that shoot at us. Shoot morgue. They do nothing.
Just to clarify, my understanding is that my good friends from the Settlement of Hope were involved in a little bit of an incident that got Wolf Creek into some difficulties.
Yeah,
Something that I have overlooked because you're my good friends, yes?
we better friends.
Yeah.
Right. When you say you don't like people without backbones, I mean, someone with a backbone might want to stand up against the kind of people that are disrupting the status quo.
Because you back down and pay tribute to the 23rd doesn't mean we will do that.
We don't have the capacity to fight the 23rd.
Well, we can help you with it, but that's not our problem. Like, because you're maintaining a status quo that we have no interest in. We're not just
We
gonna
don't have the capability to be able to deal with the 23rd. We don't have the manpower or the equipment to deal with it. We have to live in this world. And this world is not a nice place. Yes, Wolf Creek are engaging in slavery. No, I don't like it, but it's what happens in their settlement is entirely up to them. In the same way that what happens in your
Listen,
settlement
Victor,
happens.
you seem to be more mad at us that we stand up for
No, no,
ourselves
no.
than the slavers that just
I am
like
not. I'm not mad
kowtowing
at you,
to anyone that's stronger. than them.
Tarkus. I am not mad at you. I'm simply saying that what happens in your settlement is your business. This is a hard world for us all to live in, and we make our own rules within our own settlements. I don't question you about how you conduct yourselves. I don't question Wolf Creek on how they conduct themselves. If you have problems with Wolf Creek, that's fine. It's nothing to do with me.
Listen, Victor, I don't know what Wolfric told you, okay? We just went on the road. There were the 23rd there. They tried to shake us down. They got like their heads blown up. Wolfric was just there. Like, we didn't want to mess directly with Wolfric. We just interacted with what's on our path. The 23rd.
Yeah.
That's all we did. Now,
Sure.
if anyone has a problem, fine, but we don't see anything wrong in that.
What if, after we conquer Wolf Creek, and get new management under you, Victor?
Sorry, I missed the last part of what you just said then.
What if we, after we liberate, well, we, like, conquer them?
Yes.
Yeah, we conquer them, and then what if they get new management of you?
Of me?
Yeah, you.
You want me to manage the Wolf Creek estates?
Yeah. You smart, aren't you? You have backbone. You not do slavery.
I wouldn't do slavery.
No. That's why me suggest and me not bash you.
I'm not happy with the concept of slavery. If the management of Wolf Creek was to be eliminated and you wanted to install somebody else to run it, I would happily take that position. And I would do so in a very different way to the way Wolf Creek currently operates. But while Wolf Creek is operating in this way, they make the rules up within their own settlement. I don't get involved in that.
Okay.
If you want to remove them so those rules are wiped out and somebody else is put in that place, I will respect whoever's rules are inside those walls. If they're my rules, more the better.
Yeah, then you help us with problem with military people. What are they?
Yes.
23rd?
23rd, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I could accept that. I'm a realist. I get that some people have to be horrible in this world in order for everybody else to be able to live well.
Morg is realist too.
Maybe we should put Ken to rule Wolf Creek.
No. Ken's not built for that sort of thing.
Okay, Victor, thanks for your help. I think we need to have a chat.
Get to the bar. I'll see you there later with 3 fingers, Gemma.
All right. So, what are we doing
Right.
with Wolf Creek?
We go to Wolf Creek. We offer to work with them and Battletown. Yeah? If we get the kind of hostility I expect we're going to get, then we take over Wolf Creek.
But offering
But-
them getting to get settlers, they're just going to get settlers as slaves. We don't want that.
You don't want that. I don't care.
If we get Wolf Creek on side, then we can tackle the issue later.
Okay, but I would say like we should be ready for a fight because it's a high chance there should be one, right?
I think so. I don't think they're going to talk to us. In which case, yeah, it's probably going to be a fight.
If they don't like us, why not we have someone they like say they capture us and then go into the gates? Like that Gronak story that good boy told Morg.
Oh, that's a good one.
But who could do it? Who could be the one to act like?
They mentioned Ken. They
No,
probably
Kid.
like Ken.
What we need to do is steal some of their security uniforms, and then one of us dresses up as the security, or several of us dress up as their security, and we come in with a captive. Might I suggest that my good friend Mork would be an ideal candidate for the captive on the grounds that he would not fit a security uniform?
Yeah, they're too small.
That means it's not going to trade or something.
Nah, they will shoot us. They will probably
Nah.
shoot us.
I think we should go in try to trade. I think if it goes south, then we can fight. But
We should get Victor to radio in that we're coming in for a trade and some negotiations.
some peace talks.
Yeah, they're friends with Victor, so
You think he's gonna do it?
yeah.
Yeah, I think he will, because it gets us talking to Wolf Creek again, and it gets all 3 of us on side to go to Riverside.
Yeah, and then under new management, he has bigger management.
All right. Yeah, maybe we should not tell him that we're not actually planning to trade.
We are planning to
we
talk
are.
to them.
Yeah.
Maybe you in your mind you're not planning to do things, but we
Yeah.
are.
I plan on trading board for head.
But what were we going to do if they don't let us enter with weapons?
We don't enter. We don't enter without weapons because these people are slavers. I'm not going in without a weapon
Yeah.
because I don't fancy spending the rest of my life being tied to a bloody
Fine,
plow or
we'll
whatever.
just shoot them, blow up the gates. It's
Yeah.
alright.
Okay. I hope they let all of us enter for a trade, though,
Yeah,
and not like
25
say,
plus.
"Oh." And good boy, 6.
5.5.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Where are we going?
If we're
Morg.
going to Wolf Creek, might I suggest it would be advantageous to install one final arm on my body? One with A Gatling
Gun
laser, for
mount,
example.
maybe.
Can you even lift a gun laser?
Yes.
With an extra arm, you can.